Have you ever paid it forward? That's when someone does something for you and then you do something nice for someone else. We see it happen a lot in restaurants and drive-thrus, but the stakes were a lot higher for one man who spent decades in a Kansas prison. Here's investigative reporter Angie Racono.
Lamont McIntyre is one of my favorite people I've ever reported on. If you don't know who he is, here's a quick recap. He was convicted of a murder he did not do. He spent 23 years in prison before he was finally freed. It took the combined power of two innocence projects to free him, and it cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. His case exposed serious allegations inside the Kansas City, Kansas Police Department. He's been fully exonerated and decided one of the best things he could do with his freedom is start his own innocence project, Miracle of Innocence. And now he's freed someone else.
I don't even recognize the area that I grew up in.
Ralph McElroy spent 33 years in prison for a murder he swears he didn't do.
This is overwhelming.
He was released from prison about a week ago. He's now getting used to freedom in St. Louis.
Prison got to be the worst place in the world.
This is the correctional center.
McElroy is still fighting to prove his innocence. He's currently on parole.
Miracle of Innocence is working to have him exonerated because he didn't commit the crime of which he was convicted.
In this case, McElroy gets his freedom first because of a Supreme Court ruling that juveniles can't be sentenced to life in prison. So his fight continues. And he has a pretty solid team, including two guys who were wrongly convicted and spent decades locked up. They partnered up and formed their own innocence project, Miracle of Innocence.
People personally I know that's innocent, that shouldn't be in prison, and they cry for help was the same. They was like, don't leave me, don't forget about me.
The Innocence Project estimates up to 5% of all current prisoners are serving time for crimes they didn't do. And that means there are 120,000 people sitting behind bars who need help.
You need to pay it forward. You need to help somebody. You need to help people just like you've been helped.
These interviews took place a year ago.
I want to go with you guys.
Okay.
Miracle of Innocence was just starting up. They had 4 clients. Look close and you'll see Ralph on the top left corner. There was a goal, and now it's reality.
This Foxy.
This is Foxy.
Ralph McElroy is now walking his dog, marveling at how much the trees have grown. And Lamont is marveling at this first release.
Well, congratulations on this. This is amazing.
This is big. This is big. We really excited about this.
What's compelling about this case for you?
He's been in since he was 17.
Like you.
I can relate to that. Yeah, he's in for murder. Same scenario, same kind of characters. They withheld evidence. That seems to be the running theme with these wrongful convictions. It's the same thing. They always do something underhanded to get a conviction, and then it comes back. So the good thing about that is the paper trail. You can't change it.
And I want to thank Miracle of Innocence, everybody there.
McIntyre says he'll continue to push for the truth in McElroy's case and others, knowing what it means to finally be free. The timing of McElroy's release is pretty good because this month, Miracle of Innocence is fundraising. And Innocence Projects estimate it takes about $350,000 to free an innocent person. That's for the lawyers, the detectives, and everyone involved in this case. If you'd like more information on Miracle of Innocence, head to our website. Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.